Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? It's August 4th, so it's day 4 of RPG A Day 2022. Oh, you can see the sunfish in the background. That's pretty cool, huh? Had that bluegill since he was the size of a nickel. I caught him in a little minnow trap. I'd have to probably release him soon. He's pretty big. I've had him for over 10 years. But this video isn't about that. It's about the question, which is where would you host a first game? And so, I believe it's asked in the context of who you'd like to introduce to RPGs. So I guess in this case, we're talking about my daughter. Well, my daughter, she lives here. So I'd probably host it in my house, because I actually have this basement set up pretty well. Let's see, can you see anything here? Oh, look at all this stuff. I've got RPG stuff. I've got a lot of music stuff down here, but I moved it. And so I actually play a lot of my Zoom games down here because it's kind of a semi-finished basement, maybe like 2/3 finished or whatever, 3/4. Who cares? But I'd probably host it here. And I'd probably host most introductory games for anybody here because, well, I live here. It's set up pretty well. I don't mind going to somebody else's house. I don't mind going to a neutral place, someplace else. But very often, I'm really comfortable in my own house. I've got my stuff here. I've got my style chips. I've got my Ubiquity dice. I've got my other kinds of dice. And host it here. All that said, I've hosted a lot of games on Zoom, and perhaps some of her friends who would like to play, well, they're in different states. They can't come down here. Well, we can have them join on Zoom, and so then we can all be here. She could be in one room of the house, and I could be in another room, and some of her friends could be in, God knows where. So I think I'd host it here and online. So that's my answer.